Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And I haven't done something news related in a very long time, but I feel like I need to address an elephant in the room. Actually, not so much elephant now because I feel like in 2025 we already know the tea. We already know what the hell's going on. And if you don't know, I'll tell you. I'll be the one to stir the pot a little bit. So, uh company that we so much love and adore and grew up with has just had a little bit of ego boost. With all due respect, is definitely, they have every right to have an ego. It's fine. But there's a difference between having an ego and just doing too damn much with the ego. Like, I get it. And they know. I know. They know. But Nintendo lately has been on a greed grind. Very bad greed grind. And it's sad. It's sad because, you still want to continue to support or be a part of, like, their community and really show your support and show your love for Nintendo. Because some gamers just fuck with Nintendo only, you know? And lately it's been hard, especially just any average gamer, to kind of keep up with them. And personally, I feel like Nintendo now has been like a luxury item for the Switch 2. I would say Switch 2 is already a luxury item, and it's not just because you have to pay like $400 for the Switch 2. No, it's not just that. It's also the fact that there's a subscription with it, and nowadays everything online comes with a subscription, which I don't like, but whatever. And also, all their games are basically $70. Basically $70. It's definitely greed. For sure. Greed. And we're just gonna get into some things that have been released lately, and because as much as I really want these stuff and these games, it's really hard to keep up with everything. Like I have this motto where you don't need to pay $60 to enjoy a game. I'm sorry, you don't. And the way indie games lately have just been doing better than some AAA companies lately, and they don't have a $60 game, you can have fun for $10. You can have fun for $5. Like, you don't need to. And I think Nintendo is using their company as kind of like quadruple A, a quad A, triple A, quad A kind of scenario. And that's what I mean by luxury. Like, it's not even a triple A anymore. I feel like it's a quad A. New word, quad A. Definitely it's giving quad A. Only game now that has any right to like be $100 per drop, and even then that's still low, is like GTA 6. I think you have every right. I think that's when you pull the trigger and be like, motherfuckers will buy this no matter what. Don't get me wrong. The pre-orders for the Switch 2, I like how for a really long time people were like, "Oh, um who the fuck is gonna buy this? No one's gonna buy this. It's too expensive, yada yada." Yeah, pre-orders like basically sold out. Pre-orders basically sold out. They bought it. They bought it. Oh, they bought it for sure. Like, people bought that. But um and it's not even like you're buying the Switch 2. You're buying the license to play or own the Switch 2. I don't know. I feel like that's something completely different to talk about. Like, the whole ownership of the Switch 2 is a completely different video. And it's already been a while now. I'm not going to get into it. But I'm just going to talk about what recently has come out for the Switch 2 that has me gagged beyond belief. Has me gagged. One thing that I really like lately has been the Poketopia. Pokopia. So basically, Pokopia is you play as a Ditto, and that turns into a human, and you're basically... It's like if Stardew and Animal Crossing had a... I'm not even gonna say that. It's the same genre. Same genre of, like, life sim, farming sim kind of thing. And the feedback on it has been pretty, okay. It is gonna be released in 2026, November 12th and November 13th. It's the pre-orders for it. Honestly, this alone is a really good game to even have on the Switch 2, to be honest with you. In my opinion, it's really nice. I love when Pokemon does these, like, side stuff that's, like, unrelated to the actual, like, Pokemon franchise. Like, this is cute. I always love anything Pokemon related, and this looks like it's going to be really good. And you have a lot of, like, inspiration out there on what to do, so it's going to be really hard to fuck it up. Like, how do you have a million people that's done the same thing and you fucked it up, if not made it worse? And considering that it's Pokemon, you can't really do wrong. Anyways, I like it. I like it a lot. Now let's move on to this bad boy. Yep. So, Virtual Boys. Let's bring it back. Virtual Boy's coming to Nintendo, and I don't know why. Don't get me wrong. This is great. However, you need to have the membership to even play on the Virtual Boy. Now, the membership is with it's not just the membership. You need it with the expansion pack, okay? With the expansion pack, it is $50. It's $50. It's $50 with the expansion pack. Okay. You're paying $50 for the Nintendo Switch Online and the expansion pack. Now, you need that first before anything. Now, the actual Virtual Boy is $100. To point out, you need the Nintendo Switch 2, which is like $400. Like $500. $500. It's close to 500. Okay. You might be lucky if you get it for 400. So 400, then the Nintendo Switch expansion pack is 50, and then the Virtual Boy is $100. Now, they said, and I don't quote, if you are a peasant and can't afford this, you get a cardboard version. Now, it's $24.99. You still need the Switch Online and the expansion pack too. Yeah, active expansion pack membership. Any light members, fuck you, essentially. You're not included in this. Sorry. It's not my doing. They basically said, here's a fucking Happy Meal. And it's not even a Happy Meal with the toy inside. It's just the Happy Meal box is essentially what they gave you. I really want to feel this in person. I don't know what convention I could go to that they might have like this out to touch, to feel. I don't know. Beforehand, before release, because this is a cardboard box. Please look at videos online of people getting this early, because I'd be damned if you making me pay $24.99 for a cardboard box, because technically at that point I could just DIY it. I could just do it myself. They could have used anything else, brother. They could have used literally anything else but the cardboard. Like, congratulations, Virtual Boy's back. Here's a cardboard model for you to enjoy. It looks like a Happy Meal. I'm sorry. It literally looks like a Happy Meal to me. I don't know what it looks like to y'all. This shit probably weighs like 2 pounds, and you're paying $24 for 2 pounds. But to each their own. If you can't afford it, at this point, honestly, if you own a Switch 2 and can't afford to get the actual, like if you own a Switch 2 and you can't afford the actual Virtual Boy or anything that Nintendo throws at you, I think you gotta retire. I think you have to retire from Nintendo. So it's funny to me that they even put it there to save money. But that's confusing because they don't care about you saving money, because they do this and then release a $70 game. So what money are they caring about? Because it's clearly not about you. They did this for what? To not have controversy? Because they're failing miserably. Let me tell you, they are failing miserably. Anyways, moving on to the next. ZA is coming out, and this was a whole topic in itself. It comes out October 16, 2025. Now, okay. If you buy it on the Switch, it's $60. Reasonable. You know how I feel about $60 games, but besides the point, this is standard. This is the bare minimum. Not bare minimum, see, is $70. I don't understand why they're doing this. I really don't. I don't understand why the whole Switch 2 feels like you're paying more because you have the Switch 2. Like, paying $500 for a Switch 2 did not stop them. Was not enough. Like, clearly it costs more than a Switch, obviously. Obviously the Switch 2 is going to cost more than a Switch. So you're already paying for better games. But it just seems like just because you paid $500 for a Switch 2, that everything else within the Switch 2 needs to be expensive. They decided to put the Nintendo 2, the Switch 2 edition. It's not even like one's on the Switch 2, one's on the normal Switch. No, they made sure to do the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for $70. You are paying extra for the graphics that you already paid $500 for. Like, they're making it seem like it's a better resolution, it's a better everything, so you're gonna pay $10 more. I already paid for the Switch 2 because I wanted the better resolution, because I wanted the better graphics, because I wanted this, because I wanted that. So why can't it just still be $60? If that's the case, just put it on the Switch 2. If you want to make it that exclusive and that big of a deal, just leave it on the Switch 2. Don't even, because technically the Pokemons that you get from ZA, you can't even use it on other games to begin with. So if you really want to make it exclusive, just put it on the Switch 2. But they want to milk us so bad, they're putting it on the Switch and the Switch 2. But you have to pay more for the Switch 2 edition. Greed. Greed, that's the point of this video. Greed. In case you forgot the point of this video. Greed. I'm explaining to you their greed. Oh. There's an upgrade pack. Okay, they have a DLC for a game that's not even out yet already, which is an additional $30. Stay with me. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me here. So, what I find funny though, that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this, and maybe, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm confused with something here. So, game comes out the 16th, okay? Now, hypothetically speaking, yeah, it launches on October 16, and on October 16, you can also get the DLC. Now, if you bought the $30, you are getting apparel items available October 16, 2025. So you can get apparel items. You have to play for an hour, and then you can claim these apparel items by pressing the X button on the main menu and then pressing the button to access the outfit and looks menu. However, additional story content planned for release February 28th, 2026. So the normal thing with a DLC is basically additional to the game. So this is basically, even though it says pre-order, the pre-order I'm assuming is going to go away on October 16th because you can get items, but the additional story content is planned for release on February 28th. So you have until 2026. So people are just going to be buying it that early. You're pre-buying for a DLC, and you can't even play the content on it until February, but you bought it. So it's not even like, oh, on February 28th, you're going to buy a DLC, and you can pre-order the DLC. But this isn't a pre-order. It's like, I mean, technically it's a pre-order, and you get like the items. It's apparel. That's it. You get apparel for $30, and you have to wait till February. Do people know this? Like, do people know this? Like, generally, do people know this? Do people read this? Yeah. If you purchase the DLC physically or digitally, by Saturday, February 28th, 2026, you'll get the email with a code for okay, you get balls. get $30 for balls. Remember when back in the day you just bought a Pokemon game and you got to play the game? You remember that? I feel like people forgot about that. Like you bought a game for like $40 and you were able to play it. Like, you know, you're paying $30 for skins. I don't even think skins for certain games cost that much. Like usually it's like $10. Usually some games, because that's how games make their monies nowadays. That's exactly that. Let me make that point. That's how some games make their monies. Their money nowadays. It's like with battle passes, with apparel, you know, cosmetics and whatever. That's how games make their money. It is greedy if you're already having them pay $70 for a game and include battle pass, paying for cosmetics. It's insane. It really is. And I feel like gaming has just been in this weird funk lately that this is acceptable and this is okay, because honestly it's not okay and it's not acceptable. Like, leave that for games that are free. Leave that games that are like specifically, you know, labeled for gambling, like gacha games. Like, if a game's a gacha game and you're like, damn, I'm addicted to gambling, that's the whole fucking point of a gacha game. Like, leave it for the gachas, you know, even though you could be free to play on a free to play game, but that's the whole point. Leave it for the free games to have additional purchases in the game, not $70. Not the 500 to 50 to 70 to 30. It's just, it's so much greed. It's so much greed. Like, I love Nintendo. I really do. But man, okay, back. $70. Woo! Who would have thought? Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are coming to Switch. Regular Switch? Why does it not say Switch 2? Free update will be available that when played on the Switch 2 will allow games to run 4K. Okay. Shocker. It's a free upgrade. Comes out October 2nd to the Switch. And if you have a Switch 2, it's a free upgrade. Okay. However, has been re-rendered at a higher resolution, with certain textures replaced with higher resolution versions. So the resolution and aspect ratio has been changed. And in doing so, it's $70. Let me just confirm something here. Huh. Okay. maybe I'm just... Anyways, it's a pretty old game, and the only thing it's done is just high resolution. Honestly, at this point, if you don't own a fucking Wii, what are you doing with your life? Maybe you sold your Wii. You know, maybe you sold your Wii. Yeah. That's insane, actually. That's... Prices went up for Super Mario Galaxy 2. What the fuck? What the fuck? Prices went up. Holy shit. Prices went up. That series is just great. I mean, it's a classic. Everyone knows it. It's coming to Switch. Free upgrade on the Switch 2. $70. For higher resolution. It's like it's an 18-year-old game. I think that it is expected that they did the bare minimum to kind of optimize it to today's console, and they juiced it for $70. But are people still going to buy it? Yes. Is that why they did it? Yes. Does that mean it's not greedy? No. Companies are just greedy. And they care more about money than product, or they care more about money than, you know, what the community wants and what would be best. Because realistically, if they see it as you buy it, we get money. If it was at a reasonable price that made sense, then more people would buy it. I know they're going to buy it regardless. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying, that it's not going to be bought. It is most definitely going to be bought. That's why they do it. That's why they do it. And I feel like as a community, if we do understand, but if we collectively as a group show them that it's just getting too much to a point and prices went down, then they're going to reason with us again. But we're giving them every reason as to continue doing it, to continue raising prices. Like, they're doing it because they know we will buy it, and without consumers there won't be a product. Like, there won't be they will lose money. They will lose money. Like, we're enabling them, and even though we're saying these things and we're clearly not happy with it, we're still giving them what they want at the end of the day. And, you know, I know they have every right to juice us because it's Nintendo at the end of the day, and that's, you know, that's the whole point as to why that they're doing it, because they know we will buy it. They know we will buy it. And it's awful, and it shouldn't be like that. Like, I just take with that what you will, that they're doing this because they know we will. You know, we've supported Nintendo. We love Nintendo for as long as they existed. And, you know, and they're taking advantage of us. We've supported them for so long and really loved this company for so long that they're taking a slight advantage of us. And I feel like we're using the, oh, it's Nintendo, it makes sense excuse a little bit too much. But do with that as you will. You know, love Nintendo and whatnot. I'm just stating the obvious, that this company has been full of greed for a very long time. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed me rambling about Nintendo, and hope you guys enjoy what you pay for. without complications, without having to rebuy Joy-Cons a million times, having to rebuy the Virtual Boy because it broke for whatever reason, that it wasn't made with money, but they're selling it for $100. I hope you guys are getting what you paid for. I hope that they respect us enough to pay a lot of money for a quality product instead of product that's going to break and have a shitty customer service to help us out. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.